Dun, 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 dun. Bah, 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 bah. Do you know what that is? Enter the Dragon. Anyway, here's my podcast. Uh, I was thinking, am I going to lose interest in the podcast? It's happening already. I've already done 3. I don't know how these people get to 1,000. There we go. You get sick of your own voice, really, don't you? So I've got some great news. I've managed to negotiate a new Project Mayhem comedy at the Boston Tea Party in Harbourne. It's going to be on the 16th of February. Yay! Well, that's really soon, so I've got to get some acts together. The acts that I've had confirmed are Hannah Whitman, who's awesome. She was my best new act at Project Mayhem last year. Brilliant act, you got to look her up. We've got Oxy, who's amazing. He won Best MC at some other less important award show, but we'll give it to him. Best MC, but I'm not letting him MC. I'm MCing because I don't know, something about ego. You'll have to unpick that yourself. Oxy's fantastic, and he does art as well, so he'll be bringing that along hopefully, and you can buy it. Very reasonably priced and very talented man. We've got Douglas Carter, he's fantastic, and we've got Abby Hale. She plays that little guitar. What's it called? What's it called again? I don't know. There's nobody else here to answer my questions. This tiny guitar, mandolin. I don't know what it is, but she's brilliant. You'll see her there. Hannah Sylvester. She doesn't play the small guitar. She's got a bigger guitar, like a proper guitar. But I'm not being denigrating to small guitars. I don't. Oh God, what have I done? I've messed up the pod. I ain't even gonna edit this, right? Then we've got the Kamikaze Club. They're fantastic as well. They've got. I'm gonna be performing at theirs at some point. You'll have to look at my schedule or their schedule or something. And then there's room for more acts, so I'll be looking for. But I'm quite excited. But it's like a trendy place, and I've never been trendy. I don't know if you've ever seen me. Yeah, so I don't know how I'm gonna fit in with a trendy crowd. Shall I dress up? What do you think? How do trendy people dress? Seems to be very expensive, whatever they're wearing. I mean, I'll be clean. Is that trendy? I might have a shave. But then I get confused because, like, trendy people don't shave anymore. Don't they have beards? Or is that hipsters? I'm just really old and confused about everything. Yeah, I'll just wear the bowler hat and hope for the best. It should be a good night. We used to have a gig, me and Damon Conlon and I used to MC it there. We used to get like a lovely crowd in. It's such a shame that place closed down, man. Can't remember what it's called. He used to give us nice food there. It's a rammed little place. This place is I've already said, I don't know, Boston Tea Party on the 16th of February, Harbourne. It's the schoolyard. It's a beautiful old school. That's why I went into, because I thought I've got to do a gig here. It just looks gorgeous inside. And there's 2 performance areas. I think he's going to open up the main bit. Please come out. Could you tell your friends to come out as well? The ones that actually like comedy. That'd be brilliant. I'll give you the postcode. Here we go. B17 9N for November, J for Jupiter. Is that what the cops say? Well, you don't have to stick with the postcode thing, is it? I can say 9 N for nosy and J for what you got? Janitor, hey? Nosy janitor. B17 9 nosy janitor. Is that better for you? Is that memorable? Oh, please come down. I'll share the post in a bit, and I've done a poster. It's not very impressive. I didn't want to go for any graphics this time. I've just thought, right, bang it out. Shamsaman presents Project Mayhem comedy. How's that? With a date, what time it starts, 6 o'clock. And I think we've got the room till 10. So there's still room for more acts, like I said. Just if you wanna apply, just send your deets. Shamsamancomic@gmail.com. Damon Conlon, the magician, should be performing, and Richard Dad. Have you seen him? I've gone on about him a bit. Yeah, he should be on as well. Let's get on to film talk. That's what you're all waiting for. So, first bit of film talk. They've announced that they're releasing Lethal Weapon 5. What the hell are they doing, man? I mean, they should have ended that film with part 2. Don't you think? That series should have ended with part 2. Danny Glover was saying he's getting too old for this shit, right? In part 1. And now they're gonna go for part 5. What the hell are they gonna do? I mean, but the thing is, they got Richard Donner back. Do you know who Richard Donner is? Oh, yes, you say. I love him. He did the Superman films. They were fantastic, and he's a great director. I was thinking about this just now. Why don't they hire Richard Donner for everything? Because he's a fantastic director. It's an ageist society, isn't it? I mean, this guy's got a wealth of experience. I don't know whether he can be asked anymore or not. But he'd kill like a Star Wars film, wouldn't he? Imagine that. Richard Donner. The one, do you remember the first Superman? You know, the kryptonite thing. And then he runs off somewhere. Then he's like falls in love with Lois. Do you remember that? That was him. That was Richard Donner. And then part two, that was Richard Donner as well. But then the Salkinds, they chucked him off, didn't they? Because he was costing them too much for the special effects. Oh, what's happened to this podcast? It's gone astray again, isn't it? Oh, God, what am I going on about? Superman 2? Anyway, so like Lethal Weapon 5, obviously I'll be the first one there to watch it. I'm hopeful, mate. I'm hopeful that'll be good. What else did they have? They announced Fast and Furious 9, right? And a lot of people hate the Fast and Furious films. I think they do what they're supposed to. It's a dumb action film, and I'll sit through them for 2 hours. Why not? I mean, that guy, what's his name, Vin Diesel. Apparently, I look a bit like he'll be like it's all about the family, and then The Rock will break something, and then everything will blow up. That's fine, isn't it? Top Gun 2 as well. They've announced that. That's where they've got the trailers playing. Do you watch trailers, by the way? I never watch trailers. Do you know why? I don't like spoilers. Do you watch trailers? It's just crazy. Like, why would you want to watch the best bits of a film before it's even come out? What's the point of watching the film? If I watch trailers afterwards, I can work out the ending of the film. What, don't people like surprises anymore? It's like having a present and then just having the present just ruined a week before. This is what we're going to give you. Oh, God. Yeah, we've got Bill and Ted 3, which I'm excited about. Excellent. I used to love Bill and Ted. Then we've got the Matrix 4. What do you make of that? Matrix 4. Do we need a Matrix 4? I think they should have stopped at 1 because that story ended on itself, didn't it? And they're on to 4 now. And like Neo's older, which is, grand. And Trinity's older as well. I don't know what they're going to do with the story. Maybe they should just rebooted it or something. Just the same story. Just keep rebooting it every 5 years because nobody's got DVDs. Nobody's got Blu-rays where they can compare the older, better product to the law of diminishing returns. Did anyone actually like the sequels? I didn't. I mean, there was some like good action sequences, but it didn't make any sense to me, those films. Anyway, what else I was going to bang on about? Yeah, as I've done that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I told you that Oxy's before me. Yeah, that's it. I want to wrap it up. These podcasts are slowly getting shorter and shorter, and I'm really, really happy about that. Yeah, nobody's posted a comment like, oh, your podcasts are crap or they're boring. Could you make some kind of comment, please, so I know that you're listening? Anyway, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Boop.